friends, welcome to Stamping with Wow. It's Jennifer Sasaki. I know I don't normally do a live Facebook Live right now. Normally on Fridays I do a YouTube video, but I have been very busy this morning. I know it's not even morning anymore. Creating a card class for you guys. Trying to find the other card. There it is. To get this celebration going. So we need some celebration going. I had hoped I would have more sales, and I realized it's probably my fault because I haven't been doing anything. So we're going to try to change that right now and show you some cards I've been making. So try to make sure I have enough light. Need some light down here. Oh, let me get my iPad going. How is everyone? I'm not surprised if I don't get anyone watching, but maybe you'll watch it later. And I'm going to post this as my I'm going to post this also on YouTube because I'm offering a on-the-go card class. So with our lovely favorite pandemic, oh, I forgot, there's also a dimensional gift holder thing. So with the pandemic going strong, trying to make everyone sad, I have a whole lot of happy for you. So we're going to make this card today. Right now after, there's a shadow right here. I'm trying to figure out what's causing it. Maybe that light was. Okay. So we're going to make this card today, right now. I still have a shadow right here. Curious why that is. It's interesting. Interesting. Oh well, maybe I fixed it. So what I created, sorry for all that. So we have 5 cards here and a cute little milk carton that I put a candle in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a VIP Facebook page that is by invite only, and that's where the card class is going to be. The card class is free, but you'll want 2 things. You'll want the Paper Bloom Designer Series paper, which is free paper this month through Sale-a-bration. So you're going to want this. I don't know why I pulled that out. You need where's the card? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? All of a sudden, I can't find the stuff I just had lying out. You'd think I'd be used to that by now. Anyways. Okay. Hi, Mary Beth. Okay, so anyways, on this card class. So the reason I wanted to get it out so soon is because February is, we're about 2 weeks left of February, and Sale-a-bration, which is pay $50 and you get some free stuff, is ending. So I have to hurry up and get these card classes out there because I gotta use up this paper before the celebration's over. So here's Sale-a-bration, and we're using this paper right here to make these cards, and it's free. This designer series paper is free with a $50 purchase. So you get, just like any of our other designer series packs, you get 12 sheets, a 2x2, two double-sided, 6 of each design. I'm sorry, 2 of each design, double-sided papers. So, and it's all 12 by 12. So what I did is I made these items, and I used the Pretty Perennial bundle, which is in our spring catalog. And the spring catalog, I can't remember. I think it was page 31, but this could turn into a chase. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I remembered. So this is the stamp set and die cut set. It's a really nice set. I've enjoyed working with it quite a bit. I love this happy. It's a really big, solid, happy stamp. As you can see, I think it's beautiful in the navy. That's Night of Navy ink I used with it. You can also fussy cut this happy. It's wide enough and big enough that a fussy cut would work really nice with that. So this is the stamp set. And these are the dies. And the dies are really fun because they have that cutout like Cricut does. So you could do this one here and this, and these are like cutouts. So they give you just a really nice cutout of the die. And then this flower in the background was dyed out after I stamped it also. So I came up with 5 cards and a gift holder. I think this milk carton's really cute. There's a big candle in here, and I just filmed the video on how to make that. So that's all going to be available on this Facebook VIP. How do you get into the Facebook VIP, you're asking? Well, with a purchase, minimum purchase of $30 will get you into the VIP, and all the classes that I start posting in there are going to be free going forward. But, so if you order it in February and you order this Paper Blooms, I think that's what it's called. If you order this, if you place a minimum order of $50 and you qualify for this free Paper Blooms Designer Series paper, then I will send you all the cardstock I used to create these cards. Now the cardstock is the solid cards. So all the solid paper you see is what I would send you to make 8 cards. So it would really be, I'll give you the paper to make these 4 cards, and I'll give you the paper to make this cute gift holder. And I'll even give you it pre-scored if you'd like. The part that gets tricky is I'm not giving you the die cuts. So if you need, like these 2 cards I fussy cut. So I actually cut the flowers out of the paper. Let's see if I can find that sheet that I used. Of course not. No, here it is. So I took half a sheet of this paper and I fussy cut it out. The flower, you can see the flowers, the blue flowers, the pink flowers. I cut out these green ones, but I didn't use the green ones. I didn't like them. So I would say don't waste your time cutting out the green ones. But anyways, so, and we're going to do this card right here and now. But so you'll get enough to make 2 of each of these. You'll use your own Designer Series paper that you qualify free for when you place your order. And you'll also, I'll give you the cardstock for this one. And again, you'll use your paper to make it. Now, if you don't have a die cut machine, have you considered buying one? I know that sounds kind of expensive, but we just came out with our mini what's it called? Cut and emboss, I think. And a lot of our dies, a lot of the dies that, let me just go to the annual catalog. A lot of the dies that are in our catalog work with the mini. So the mini die cut machine is $60. So what? Oh goodness, you'd qualify for some more free Sale-a-bration products. So it's called the Mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine. And the platform base is 3.5 inches. So you can use any die that's 3.5 inches or smaller. So our big cut and emboss machine is $120. and is a 6-inch base. So this is a 3.5-inch base, which is really nice. Let's say you're not really into die cutting and you just want to die cut a little. This one would work really well for you. And the reason I'm saying that mostly is because if you look at all the die cut machine, all the dies that Stampin' Up! Has created, so see this little mini, this icon right here that says mini on it? That means that it'll work in the mini die cut machine, which is the one we were just showing you. So all these dies, because it says that, all these dies work with it. This one does not work in it because it's a 5x7, 7/8 by 4 1/4. So this is a large die and it won't work in that mini, in the smaller, in this mini stamping, cut and emboss machine. So, but this one's only $60. So this is a really good value. And if you see, like, yeah, this is a big one, so it's not going to work, but most of the dies do work. Even the sunflower bundle would work in this mini, which I like the mini. I think it would be easy to keep handy on the desktop. I use a really big one right now. I got it when I was doing mini albums. But if you see, like, here's the mini will work with these. The mini will work with these, and those, and these. Won't work with these. This, it would work. You'd have to go up, you know, you'd have to go vertically. So it depends on how wide your paper. Your paper could only be 3.5 inches wide. So does that give you exactly what you want? I don't think so. So that's where some of these pieces in here might work, but not all of them, not the larger ones. So that's where you have to keep it in mind. But if you notice how often you see these the little mini icon, it's quite a bit. So that's why I'm saying, like, you could really get by with using the mini. It's just certain dies you won't be able to use the mini with. So like this stitch lace is way too big. And then this stitch shapes, which I use all the time, those would all fit in the mini. But then, you know, like some of these, they don't say, like this one doesn't say the mini because probably these larger two won't fit in the mini, but all these smaller ones would. So that's where it's just, it's up to you whether you think that. But if you don't have a die cut machine, I could say that $60 is a good value on getting yourself into a die cut machine. And then you would qualify for another free Sale-a-bration project. So what I'm hoping to do in the next couple weeks is start creating a class, a card class, for each one of these before Sale-a-bration ends, each one of these designer series papers, so that if you do end up, you want to buy it, you just weren't sure you'd use it, you'd at least know some card classes that you could use. And as long as you place an order that's over $30, I will send you the card. I'll send you the cardstock for a particular card class. So that $30 purchase is good for the cardstock for one card class, not like all the card classes I do, just one. Sorry. But I really am excited about this gift holder. It's really cute. It looks like a milk carton, but all that's in here is a little candle. So if you were a co-worker or someone, look, just a little candle. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. So it's just kind of a nice gift and can be reused. And then these cards I think are really pretty. I put a lot of detail into them, so I think that they would be fun. So if you're interested in this card class, I'm going to create the Facebook VIP page, which is going to be something like Stampin' with That Wow card class. And if you're interested and you think you want to place an order to get this, what is this paper called again? I forget the name so quickly. And you want to get this free paper, you can email me or you can message me and I will place the order for you, or you can place the order yourself. So in order to get this, you need to spend $50 to get this paper free. That's why I'm offering you the card class free as well, because that's a lot of money to spend, right? So what you want to do is you want to, this is my store website, stampinup.com, question mark. I think that means demo ID equals 2238614. So if you go to this website, you'll be in a Stampin' Up store, but it'll be my store, so I get credit for your purchase. And you want to put in this host code, because what that does is allows us as a collective to earn some free product, and I'll be looking at orders under this host code for sending the cardstock. And then this host code's only valid through the end of February, because that's when Sale-a-bration ends. So, a couple of things you might want to order. All the cards I used, I based off this Seaside Spray metallic ribbon. I also used the vellum doilies. And I think you could pick, but I tried to stick with the pearls, the pearl basics. You could also get the rhinestones if you wanted. But I think the most of it worked really nicely with pearl basics. So I would recommend the pearl basics on that. You also want some dimensionals if you don't have those already. And some adhesives if you don't have those already. The bundle for the Pretty Perennial is, I think it's $45. If you already have the Pretty Perennial bundle, don't let that stop you. Place a minimum order of $30. Or if you already have the paper, don't let it stop you. Or you can buy the cardstock from me already. I'll think of the price. I'm going to post this all on my website, which is stampinwithwow.com, and I'll link it in the comments below. I'm trying to find, so that if you want some variations of how to order. So yeah, the bundle's $45. So if you wanted the Stampin' dies, and then if you added this Seaside Spray metallic ribbon, that I believe is $7. That's in the annual catalog, but the catalogs don't matter. I'll list all the items in the comments below. Where's the ribbon? Ribbon. Oh, why did I take off that? I can never find it on my own. Anyways, I know it's after the paper. That's paper. That's more paper. Ribbon and trim. So the sparkling metallic ribbon is $7, yeah. And the only other thing I used besides the basic pearls, the Seaside ribbon, and then oh, there it is. I had a feeling it was under there. So here's the chart of the Paper Blooms collection. So these are the sheets of paper that come with it. And then these are the recommended colors. So it's Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, and Soft Seafoam. I love the Seaside Spray. That's this light blue color. This is the Rococo Rose. This is Petal Pink, Night of Navy, and Soft Seafoam. So I think those colors are great. If you already have all this stuff and you want to make your own, you're welcome to the class. As long as you've already placed a minimum $30 order from me, I will invite you to the VIP page where all the classes are going to be. And the classes will stay up there until Facebook tells me that they have to go away or something. So I can imagine that goes on for a long time. But the eligibility for the free cardstock will end at the end of February, because this Paper Blooms paper set won't exist anymore. Most of the cards were pretty easy to make, except as long as you like fussy cutting. If you don't like if you don't have a die cut machine, we can work around it. I can figure out how much to charge for that. I could die cut it out for you. That's not my first choice, but so let's go ahead and make this card that I have in front of us and play with some of this Paper Blooms collection. I'm really excited about this card on the go card class. And if you live here in Las Vegas, I will pay for the shipping when I place the order as a collective. I don't mind adding on to my order and paying the shipping. It's when you want it shipped to your house. If you want 12 by 12 paper, I would suggest shipping it to your house because it's very expensive to ship 12 by 12 paper. If we use half sheets, it gets a lot cheaper. So 8.5 by 11 is very affordable to ship, but for some reason, once you switch into that 12 by 12, shipping charges go up to a minimum $8. Okay, so we're gonna make this same card, but we're gonna change it up. I'm gonna use Night of Navy this time, and this is a 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4 for my card base. And then I'm going to use the same pretty pink flowers. This piece is 3 inches by, I wrote it all down, sorry, by 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, so it's going to go like that. This one is 3 inches by 4 3/4, and I thought I would put it like that. I'm just going to mirror this whole card. And then this piece of Seaside Spray is 3 1/4 by 2 inches, and it's going to go about there. And then I have a piece of Basic White that's 1 3/4 by 3, and it's going to sit right on top. And then this is going to be our inside sentiment. And on the inside, I just left it blank and I stamped some flowers. In this one, I used the Blushing Bride and, no, I used Pretty Petal Pink and the Seaside Spray for these flowers. I think it came out really pretty because the card said sending lots of happy. I think that that's more like a note card, so I didn't put a sentiment inside. And then we just used this Seaside Spray metallic ribbon. I cut a piece of 6 inches for the length, and then I'll pop out my bow maker and make the bow. And then I'm using the basic pearls on here as well. So we can change this into a birthday card or whatever kind of card we want. So let's go ahead and put this card together. So since I already have cut up all the pieces, which makes it a little easier, I'm going to go ahead and glue them on. And it's even faster when you've already made the card once because, oh, look, I'm already messing up though. Isn't that sad? I was just going to say it'll be faster, and then first thing, I'm messing up. So I need a little bit of tape because I am going to tape this to the back of my card. The glue, ribbon and Tombow, I don't think they like each other that much. So all I do is I take a little bit, and this is going to get a little messy because I already have glue on there. I would use that for both pieces, but we're going to hurry up in here because I already have glue back there, right? So I just tape it on the back side of each of these cards. Like so. And let's do that. There we go. And we're gonna, normally you wouldn't already have glue back there, so it'd be a lot easier than what I just did. Because now, glue everywhere. I'm just spraying my fingers with a little of that. Believe it or not, I'm using stamp cleaner, and because it's very gentle. Don't judge. This to get off all that glue. And I got all the ink off my fingers. Alright, so probably need to add a little bit more Tombow. I even like to put it on that tape I put in there just so it's down. Okay, so this first piece I want to frame it on my cardstock. There we go. And then this next piece, it's 3 inches wide, and I took, I think, a 1/2 inch off of it from, because this was 5 1/4, and so this one is, oh shoot. Do you see me do that? Just watching. See, I should be able to erase that. I could just use different paper, but let's see. I'm gonna glue it down, and then I'll erase what shows after I'm done. I have one of those glue eraser things. Stampin' Up used to carry it, but they don't carry it anymore, so. But I use Tombow when I scrapbook as well as card making, so. This is the glue eraser, and when the glue's dry, it'll go away. There it goes. See, like, it just, those marks are gonna be gone. There. So I'm not too worried about using this. It's probably, I did get a lot on here though, so. Okay. Sorry about that. La la la. I just can feel it, and once I start, I might as well finish it, right? But now I can show you how easy. So like, that's Tombow, at least in that sense. This glue is a lot more forgivable than some of the other adhesives we use, because I can actually erase all this instead of throwing away the paper, right? Because that's the other option, was to just throw it away. There we go. All right, there's some glue still on it, but I'm thinking that right in here will get covered by my square. Good thing I cleaned my hands right before this, because I probably have smudge marks all over here. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we can put the blue one on, but it might as well wait. So we're gonna stamp. I'm gonna remove the pretty tile paper because it's paper. So I want to stamp with the Seaside Spray again. I cleaned up my craft room before starting to film. You know how that goes, right? You like probably can guess what I'm gonna say. And so now I gotta find where everything is. All right, so, and we might as well get out the, since we used, we'll still use the Petal Pink. We might as well get that one out and do the inside card too right now, just to have that out of the way. That way we get all the stamping at once out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna look for my big Happy. I love this Happy. It's so chunky, you know? It's just so big. And I think I need some re-inker for my Seaside Spray. And let's see if we want it. We're gonna do birthday, you make me happy, sending lots of, how about you make me happy? Oh, that seems weird. Happy mail. So we're gonna, so the reason you wanna know what it's gonna go with your happy is because like on this card, that my happy had to go on the bottom because I had sending lots of going on the top. So now I'm gonna put my happy on the top, and I'm gonna, I think I have birthday still out here. I'm gonna use birthday. Just can't ever have enough birthday cards, can you? go. And then let's go ahead, since that came out good, let's move on to the flowers. So I'm going to use some, and I like to go off the edges on it like that. There we go. And Seaside Spray is subtle enough that I think it's fine if you to write over on that ink. It wouldn't be a big deal. And we'll just add the Blushing Bride. And I might do it. Let's just come over here and there. There we go. And that's the center. Now, this one is a happy birthday, so you could add a little bit more to it, but what we're gonna do is leave it. There is a really cute, a really nice sentiment stamp set that's called Happy Thoughts. This is a really nice. If you're looking to buy some more things, I would highly recommend this Happy Thoughts, because this definitely has some nice sentiments that could get you into your center card. You know, like the sentiment for the inside. Because if you were saying happy birthday, today is great because it's all about you, the great person you are, the great things that you do. And all these stamp sets that I've showed you today, the Pretty Perennial and this Happy Thoughts, they're from $1 Million Demoers. So these demoers that's created these stamp sets, they have sold over $1 million. Isn't that amazing? So I just think I think you can never go wrong buying a set of sentiment stamps, because you can always put them on a card. Like this card we're doing today, we're just really using paper and ribbon and stamping. We're not using any dies or anything. So if you bought Happy Thoughts stamp set, you could still make this card. You wouldn't have this big happy, but you could have like this happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, congratulations, sending you happy thoughts. I mean, so this alone is pretty good, but you're gonna have to get up to $50 to get the paper, right, for free. But that is another stamp set. Like, let's say you didn't want the dies and you're like, well, I'll get another stamp set. This would be a great stamp set because you could always use this on a lot of cards. So that's what I'm just saying in general. A lot of cards I make, I end up using that stamp set for the inside sentiment, because you could just repeat the happy birthday again on the inside, but it's up to you, you know. So on this card, we're going to go ahead and take away my little mat, because that is full of ink now. And we'll just get out the Tombow again. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue around the edges for the inside sentiment. There we go. And then on here, I did bump it up. So I'm going to bump it up again. I like that. I'm just going to put 4 dimensionals on the corners. I'm also going to add some Pearl Basics. So just removing these. There you go. If by chance your order gets to be over $150, don't use the hostess code. Email me instead, because once your order's up to $150, you earn your own rewards. You earn 10% of your $150, so you get $15 in free product, and in addition to the Sale-a-bration products you'd get. And I wouldn't want to interfere with anyone earning free product. Like, that's the best in the world. It's like free on free, right? Oh, just saying. Anyway, so here's the card, and if you're interested in this Paper Bloom set, of designer series paper. Think about doing a celebration, or think about placing an order so you can get it free with Sale-a-bration. And then you'll be in the card class. I'll invite you to my VIP page and you can make all these cards that I made earlier. So let's just, I'm going to put 3, oh, I need my bow too, so we'll put 3 of these on here. And then I'm adding the bow, people. Oh, that's the same size I just put on. There we go. And then we're just going to finish this off with a very cute bow. Now, I just used this little bow maker I got from Amazon a while back. It never steers me wrong. I'm not crazy about making bows. So I'm just going to do a single bow. Keep it little and simple. So I'm just going to... If you get this bow maker and you're not sure what to do, PM me and I'll walk you through it, because I don't sell these, so, and I've showed quite a few people how to use them. It's pretty simple. It's like, I know that you could make your own with just a piece of wood and some nails or screws, whatever makes you happy. I'm looking for my little scissors. Oh well, we'll just use some other scissors. Wow, these are pretty bad too. Those are really bad. These are not for cutting ribbon. That's the worst scissors I've used. I thought my paper snips are bad, but oh, made my paper snips seem wonderful. These are good scissors. There we go. Let's recut that other one. Wow, I didn't realize how bad scissors could get. Alright, so here's the bow. My trick for the bow, besides it not being a real bow, is you just take those glue dots and you stick it on the back of the bow, like so. And then you place her down. There we go. Isn't that a cute card? So, these are the cards that I've made, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I didn't want it to be really long. I hope you're interested in the card class, so don't forget to place your order before the end of February, and as soon as you place your order, I'll get the card stuff together and get it out to you. So, I'm not going to wait for one date. I'll just get it together for anyone who's interested. So I hope, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.